Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra, and today we're going to plan for I want to say the second last week of April or the last week of April. Let's look. I always have trouble keeping track of the dates. I know it's the 17th today. I know that much. 17th, so we're planning for the 21st to the 27th. Okay, so technically it's the last full week of April. The next time we plan, today is the 17th. We'll be planning on the 24th. Let me think. I'll be doing another video for the 24th, and I won't be doing my monthly video until the 29th. That's when I'll film. So I actually wrote it down on here so I would remember. But yeah, I will be doing like a full another week on the 24th for the current week, and then I'll film this one and post it early. So my filming dates are going to be off a little bit at the end because I will be now I'm confused. I'm wondering if I'm posting it on the 1st or not. Let's see. Yeah, I am. I'm going to be posting it on the 1st of May, which happens to be a Thursday. So instead of like my normal posting day, which would be a Friday, I'm posting it a day early. So it's a little messed up because of the way the dates are, but you know, it is what it is. The first thing we're going to do is look at my task card, go to the weekly, and I'm going to review the previous week. I've got a few things I got to tell you guys about. Okay, so let's start back on the 10th. I slept in today. I meant to get up at 6 or 6:30, and I slept in till like 7. So I'm hoping my kids don't wake up before I'm done. But today is a PD day, so my son doesn't have school, and so it was kind of nice. I don't have to rush off anywhere in the morning, and I can let the kids sleep in. And I got to sleep in a little bit, so it was really, really nice. Okay, so last Thursday, I did not have an exceptionally long list, which was nice. And I filmed my plan with me, and I got it edited right away. I remember that because I felt so good after I was finished that. And then I cleaned my bird's cage. I had an Etsy order. The only thing that I didn't do, I was going to start my stationery organization. I didn't do that. So I was supposed to label my planner kits and then work on my human design, and I did not do that. And we had a barbecue that day. That was a really, really bad day, actually. So I invited my mom over for a barbecue, and she came over and she drove and stuff. And I didn't realize, she didn't tell me, one of her neighbors, like she doesn't know for sure, but she thinks it's the people that live above her in her apartment building. They threw a rock at her back car window and smashed out the entire thing. And so now to replace it, they don't manufacture her window for her car anymore. So the cheapest we could find it was like $350, like for full replacement and shipping and everything. So I was like, that really sucks. And I had to help her file the police report and like do a whole bunch of stuff. And I was angry. I was so angry. Like she was angry, but I was angry for her too. It just wasn't a very good night. But the barbecue was delicious, so that was good. Okay, so moving on to Friday. Again, Friday was pretty good. I filmed my Planner Perfect video, got that edited pretty quickly. And again, same two things, I did not do them. And I pretty good at, I finished all my other work, but I kept it light. So as you can see, not a whole lot going on Thursday, Friday. So it was nice. And my husband did work this weekend, but I tried to take the weekend off because I was really trying to relax and just kind of like have a chill weekend. So I did my morning routine, which wasn't a whole lot. I read my book, read quite a bit of that. And I didn't do human design because I thought, oh, maybe I'll have time to do some of that. But I didn't do any of that. But I did work on my stationery cart. So I kind of like filmed clips here and there, but I didn't actually finish filming the rest of it. Like I was going through a bunch of paperwork and not really paperwork, but more like loose random sheets of stickers. I didn't get to finish that. But I'm going to show you the guys the finished product after. So I'm still going to finish like uploading, like filming that, uploading that. And then I'll show you guys like my kind of completed stationery cart. Basically right now it's empty. So I don't have a stationery cart that a conventional person would have, because to me, a conventional person would have like a stationery cart beside their desk and you would use all the products from it. Like you would reach over and grab the stuff. But I can't do that because my stationery cart is up on my landing. So my kids don't get into it, because otherwise my daughter's going to be like, ooh, look, mom, more stickers. Give me more stickers. And my baby is going to pull all my pens and everything out of there. So instead, I keep it on my landing, and that's where I keep my spare bits and pieces. So for a while, I had all of my Planners Anonymous kits and stickers and all of my Cocoa Daisy kits so far in there, and it was getting too squished. And then I started putting random stuff on top, and then it was just completely messy. So I took everything out and rearranged my bookshelf that's beside me, rearranged my drawer in the bookshelf, rearranged the planner cart, and then also rearranged the downstairs area where I put all of the like older kits. So all of my Planners on my stuff and Cocoa Daisy stuff is now in the basement, but in the special organizer. And then I'm going to put all of my new stuff in the planner cart. So I'm expecting like postcards to ship from Planners Anonymous and any new kits from Cocoa Daisy starting for, I guess kind of starting from June. I guess kind of starting from like the Mediterranean Muse kit that's coming in June. So I think that's what I'll start with. Anyway, I will show you guys that. I'm sorry I didn't get as good of clips as I could. I could have gotten better, but yeah, I didn't really organize it the way people would probably organize a cart, but I'll show you what I did. Okay, so that's what I did, and I finished working on my stationery on Sunday. Sunday was a bit more organized. I didn't put away my makeup. A couple of things I didn't like put forward. But yeah, my husband was working on the weekend, so it was just like me and my kids. So I finished organizing all my stationery stuff, organized my Post-its. Like I tend to like write stuff down in a Post-it, and then I forget to like put it in the proper section of my planner. So I took some time and I did that. I made the grocery list, did my reviews, and then kind of thought about my future planner setups, like what I want for the next couple of months. So I got that ironed out. And then Monday is always a bit busier, but I do like that it didn't exceed the page. So that was always good. I have a lot of stuff on here. I got all of my morning journaling Monday stuff done, so that was nice. I was going to edit some videos, but I didn't get that finished. I did write out my goals though. So I wrote out my goals and then I transferred them to my business planner and my Franklin. So that was done because my plan was to film the video on Tuesday, which I did. And Chad had to go to the stores. I just made a note here about thinking about starting my my new videos I want to do. On Tuesday, I was supposed to write my blog, but I didn't. I was very sidetracked Tuesday, and a very kind of discombobulated, if that makes any sense. So the blog I didn't get written, didn't work on human design, but I did edit. I filmed my goal video. I edited that, and I think I edited a makeup video, so that was good. So that's good for Monday. And then I put away my makeup because that was important. So I got all that stuff done. And Wednesday, this was yesterday, quite a few things I didn't get done, none of the editing. And I wanted to get the blog written again, didn't get it done. But I had a really good excuse. And it's because I had my son's U of A CF clinic. And so normally, like when they call it a clinic, you basically sit in a room at a certain time and then you wait for the doctors to rotate through. So you talk to the actual doctor, sometimes, like not in this order, but you talk to a nurse, you might talk to the social worker, you talk to the physiotherapist, and you talk to a dietitian, and then there's just like random people that come in. So sometimes like 5 to 6 people will come in, and you have to wait till they're all done talking to you. It's like a rotating clinic. So like there'll be like, say there's 10 rooms, and then there might be like 5 people in one, like of those 10 rooms, there might be 5 families. And these 5 people or 5 or 6 people will rotate between those people. So that like one person will come into my room, one person will go into someone else's room, and then they'll like take their time and then write down their notes um and then rotate through. And so I got there at like 12:55, and I didn't end up leaving till 4 o'clock. And I was trying desperately to get out of there sooner because I hate rush hour traffic around the university downtown area. It is the absolute worst. So it was a rough day. And then I ended up catching my son's stroller, like when I was putting it back into my vehicle. I caught it on my pants and I ripped my pants. And I'm so sad. So I'm going to try to sew them, but I'm not sure how that's going to work. So we'll see how it goes. But it was a stressful day. I did take my daughter. So between my daughter and my son, so my 2-year-old and my 4-year-old, locked in the room for like 3 hours. I was like, God help me. What am I supposed to do here? And we basically sat in the room like what, there at like almost 1 o'clock, like 12:55, and we waited in there until 2:10 without seeing anybody. Like nobody came in because they said that there was somebody who was sick and they were doing a virtual phone call, and that kind of took precedent over us. So it was really, really hard. It was a hard day. Okay, and then we finally come to today. So we're filming the video, so I'm going to cross that off. And I've got a lot of work to do because I have to edit a whole bunch of videos and I have to write my blog. So, I mean, it's not the end of the world. I've got like today, basically right up to the weekend. But my husband is off this weekend finally. He's off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it is also Easter weekend. So we're going to be doing like an Easter hunt on Monday. So normally I would do it Sunday, but my sister's going to bring her kids over, so we're going to have like a big Easter hunt all together. So it's going to be really fun. So I've got a couple of updates for you guys. Number one, right here. I had an incident with my IG account. Was it a couple weeks ago, maybe last month? And they shut me down and I couldn't remember my password. So I did not realize this, but I had my password on my computer and I didn't I didn't actually like search it. So I finally looked at it. I couldn't believe it. I had it on there and it was kind of like a wild guess. I didn't even know if it was the right one. I wasn't sure. So I logged back in last night and I got back in. So now what I've done is I've taken most of the content from the new account that I made and I added it to my old account, and I'm going to delete the new account. So if you guys are on, I'm going to put it on like the description box as well. Like I'll put the information there. But if you guys are on the Sandra Doll, like Sandra underscore doll 30, I'm going to be deleting that account. And I'm going to be going back to my original one, which was Sandra underscore Karen 30. And that's my like main account. So from now on, all of my content will be on that account. Does that make sense? I'll put it on the screen for you too. And in case you guys like skip some of the video, I'll put it on the beginning of the video. Like on the description box. Okay, so then the other thing is I actually applied for my Amazon storefront. I think it's the Canadian version. I'm having a difficult time figuring that out, but currently I only have links on my YouTube. Like every time I have a YouTube video and I've got products I want to share, I have like US links. I think they're US links. And now I've got a Canadian storefront. So from now on, I'm going to share that storefront. I'm going to write it out here and I'll also put it on the screen for you. So it's http://www.amazon.ca/shop/Sandra Doll. So I will leave that on the screen, but I'm also going to write a post about it in the description, and I'm going to write a separate community post as well. So yeah, so that's, I'm gonna have a storefront. I've only added pens in there so far, but I'm gonna add a whole bunch of stuff, and then I won't have to link. I won't have to link all of this stuff all the time. The US one I will, but I'm gonna see if I can get a storefront there as well. So that's like the new things, which I'm so happy about. Okay, and then we're finished going through the week. Let's look at goals. Okay, so May, my grandma's birthday passed, the clinic passed. Let's look at the goals here. So that's crossed off. So May goal setup is done. Those will come at the end of the month there. Song practice, I haven't really had a chance to sing. My voice is still scratchy. I don't know what's going on. We're heading into the third month now, so song practice I haven't done. Family date nights I haven't done, and I haven't finished saving. I guess I kind of worked on tidy projects. Like my stationery was a pretty good one. House clean list. My mom actually helped me tidy up yesterday, so that was nice. Book goal. I'm still on book 2. Book 2 of week 1. So I'm supposed to already be at like 6 books, and I'm almost done. You know what? I could probably get this done today if I were to finish. I probably could. If I were to read like a good chunk, that's it. And then I'm going to read, like, this is going to sound ridiculous, but I'm going to read the babysitter books. Oh, and on my Amazon storefront, if you guys do check that out, I'm going to put down like all of my favorite books or like my current reading books that I'm thinking about reading or have read in the past. I'm going to write all of them in there. So that's going to be fun too. Yeah, so I'm gonna get a big chunk of that like book goal taken out probably by next week, but I'll check in with you guys next week and let you know how many I've read. Okay, that's the deal. But I'm supposed to read 16, and I'm only on number like 2. Oh, okay. I've been saving every week for me and the kids, like putting money into sinking funds and like our individual savings, so that's good. Tidy projects list. I actually never really made a list. Maybe for May, I'm gonna make another folding list again. Okay, let's look at the monthly goals now. May goal setup is done. Reading goal, nope. Clean cars, basement, nope. Nothing. I can't cross off anything except my grandma's birthday. There. Okay. There we go. Okay, the next thing is review compass card. So I haven't really done much of anything. I still have to do my daughter's birthday. I never even did like the Facebook group thing yet for her birthday, and that's like in less than 2 weeks. So I'll try to do that today. I'll write that on my today list. I'm going to star it too, so to show that it's like super important. Okay, so none of that stuff yet. Organized photos, nope. Clean makeup desk I did the other day on Tuesday. Weekly review will be on Sunday. Vancouver packing list, I could do that today too. Okay, freezer inventory, not yet. Switch winter gear, I haven't yet, but the back closet is clean. My mom kind of cleaned that out. I want to do the top though, so I'm going to add that back on. My mom also helped me clean the bathrooms, which was nice of her. But yeah, switch winter gear, that's something I could do today. I took out all the boots and the winter boots and like stuff like that, but I just didn't do the coats yet. Not for like the kids and stuff. I did mine. Because mine are so big and bulky and they take up a lot of room in the closet. Okay, personal development. I did all of this, like I worked on this all this week. I just only did human design once. And I've been reading the 10 Natural Laws. It's by Hiram Smith. It's the 10 Natural Laws of Successful Time and Life Management. And it was a recommendation from the Franklin Covey website. So I started reading it, and the first couple chapters or the first chapter was really, really dry, and now it's getting kind of interesting. Okay, so business review again, not till Sunday. Haven't done that stuff yet. And we're filming the Plan With Me today, and then Planner Perfect will be tomorrow. Okay, so I mean, not too bad. I've got quite a few check marks on here. I do, which makes me happy. Okay, so then we've got reviewing the calendar, master task, and inbox. I added something to my inbox the other day. So this stuff is still the same. I do actually have to get my son x-rayed now. He got a requisition for a lung x-ray. So we don't have to do any more blood work, but the lung x-ray is a yearly thing. And blood work, once they're on Trikafta for CF patients, as soon as they're 2, they have to do blood work every 3 months. So let's see. Okay, so the other project I added on here was my older son's baby book. I want to finish it. And it's basically all written out. I just never added any pictures. So once I'm done organizing my pictures, I'm going to go back in there and then print out a whole bunch of pictures for the pages and then mark them accordingly. And then just like slap a whole bunch of nice pictures in there. Okay, so I did this, I did that, and that. I didn't need that. That stuff is all done. I'm also going to go back to my, so yeah, I don't really have much else on there. I'm going to go back to my daily list here because I'm going to switch out my Christmas picture. Okay, so now let's look at the calendar. I'll definitely be able to get some books done as soon as this one's done because this is the last book in my series. It's my favorite book, hands down, you guys, like the Karen Marie Moning series, the Fever series. But the cars I won't be doing right. Well, actually, I wonder if I should be doing the cars this weekend. Oh, maybe tomorrow or maybe Saturday. I'm going to check the temperature. It's going to be 17 tomorrow. Saturday is 12 with rain, maybe. And Sunday, 11. And Monday, snow. Oh, joy. I was going to do the Easter hunt outside Monday. I'm pretty sure I still can. But yeah, tomorrow is going to be 17. So if I'm going to clean one of the vehicles, I should probably do it tomorrow. So maybe I will think about doing that. Let's see here. I'll put it on the list. Okay, so that's it for now, I think. And then on the actual calendar, let's see what we've got going on for the week. So, like I said, today is the 17th. We're planning the 21st to the 27th. So the Easter hunt is on Monday. Tuesday, I've got nothing planned. Budget Wednesday. Nothing payday on Friday. And then on Sunday, we leave for Vancouver. So I need to write my packing list. And that's pretty much it. So, like, I don't have to go anywhere this week. And my son doesn't have school until Tuesday. I don't know why I didn't put that on there. I did put no school, but and then also he's started having library again. So for the longest time, all of like the EAs and or the TAs, like everybody that would help the teacher, like all of the assistants, like the people that work in the library, the lunchroom, or whatever they wherever, they were all on strike, and they were on strike for a good 2-3 months. So my son didn't have library, so they finally started library again, which was nice. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to do the packing list and then get ready for that. Okay, and then on the back, I'm not sure if I've crossed off any tasks here. So I want to organize my photos this week. It's one of the things I want to get done. Goals are done. I would also like to trim my hair this week. I'm going to try to clean my son's desk. Maybe today if I have time, we'll see. Do the vehicles on maybe tomorrow. Back closet is cleaned. Switch winter wear, I'll try doing that today. Packing list I'll try doing today. Vancouver will be on the upcoming task card. I could probably go through some of the kids' clothes too this week. Clean makeup area is done. And then the dogs need a bath too, so I'm going to try to do that. I could also do that tomorrow. So that should be easy enough. I just need like someone here to watch the kids while I do that stuff. So I'll talk to Chad and see if he'll help me out with that. May goals are done. Planner Perfect haul. So tomorrow I'm going to try to show you guys in my Planner Perfect video, because I kept saying I was going to do a haul video. I've purchased a number. So like if you looked at my Instagram recently, I reposted like an older picture. This is before I organized my bookshelf, because I basically organized my bookshelf to make it look less cluttered, but also to make more room for my Planner Perfect TNs. My Planner Perfect TN shelf is growing, and I want to share with you some of the TNs that I got. And this is like over the course of like the last couple of months, so it hasn't just been like all together, but I'm kind of excited to share that with you. So I'm going to try to remember to share it with you tomorrow. And then that video will be technically done because I'll just put it right in the Planner Perfect video. And I have not ordered those two things yet. But I mean, I think over the course of the month, I haven't done too bad. It's quite a few things crossed off so far. And if I get some of these things done, like between today, tomorrow, and then the weekend, because I'm going to take advantage of when my husband is home because he works a lot of weekends in summer. So I'm going to try to get some of these things done. Okay. And then, so that was calendar, master task, and inbox. So now we are going to plan for the week. But first, I will create a new Rolls and Big Rocks card. I still call it that, but it's also like my progressive task list. Although, because I have a weekly task list, this is more of like a weekly goal list, like a weekly, my goals broken down into such small pieces that they become tasks. So that's what that is. What am I doing? Oh, yes. And then I did end up ordering, I can't remember what day it was, but it was a day that they had 25% off all of the like forms, tabs, not tabs and forms, or just forms. I can't remember, but they had 20% off or 25% off. So I ended up ordering 3 new packs of these cards because I really like them. I don't mind using the actual compass cards sometimes, but I like these because I can decorate them and like add stickers to them, where the other ones are like a little bit smaller and you can't do that really. So that's why I prefer these sometimes. All right, guys, I'm going to see you when we're all done, and then we'll do some planner chat. See you in a few.
There's another side of you trying to break through, able to tell the truth. No one else can see you like I do. All you ever do is say how far you wanna go. Baby, I can tell it's just for show. Every line designed to let me know. You know you're already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. When we are together, you're afraid to hold my hand, trying to understand. What if this doesn't go as planned? So you don't know what it means to be loyal and kind. I know that you're not blind. Tell me what is really on your mind. You know you're already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. I see them pulling your strings, and you might be seeing things. Yeah. You know I'm real and I'm here. Who cares in a few years? You know you're already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I. So am I.
Rain is falling on my skin. I'm standing where it all began. A reason for that feeling within. Countless times been standing here. It all feels the same, I swear. Done with what it means I can't bear. Tears are falling from the sky, but I'm not worried. I know I will end up dry. How about me? How about you? Let's just wait, enjoy the view. What if our touch wasn't enough on our journey? How about you? How about me? Let's just wait and we'll be free. Need to stay tough, we don't need much on our journey. just wait, enjoy the view. What if our touch reason enough on our journey? How about you? How about
All right, guys, we're all done. I finished earlier than I thought I would. It is 8:30, so it's perfect time to wake up my kids. So this is for work. Work again this week. This is like the week before I head to Vancouver. So I leave on Sunday, and it's not like a huge busy work week. The only thing that I need to do, it's actually kind of between goals, because goals I did the week before. I always kind of started around the middle of the month, and then this week, normally I would probably be filming my monthly setups, because I hate planning for a week, like right here. I hate planning for this week and I don't have the monthly done yet. It's going to drive me nuts. It really will. Um, but that's why I'm going to do the planner perfect with one. So I'm going to have that whole month planned out. So it's just not before. It's going to drive me crazy. So I'm going to have to refer to my future log for like the first 4 days of May. To be fair, I don't really think I have a lot going on for the first couple days, but I'm just going to look. A couple of things. So Danica's birthday and her party, which will be on the Sunday. So that's pretty much it. So it's going to be Danica's party, and that I can put on the compass card. Like I'll have that. I'll figure that out. But anyway, so Monday I'm going to be posting my Sephora haul. So I did purchase some stuff during the sale. The sale ran from, I believe it was the 4th of April to the 14th. And I picked up some items there. So I do go through that in that video, and it's always exciting for me because I can show you guys stuff that, you know, that's new, that I love, like just all of the things. And then I'm also going to post my blog post about how I pick my monthly planner themes. I also do my journaling that day. Tuesday is all about blog writing. I don't know what I'm going to write about yet. I mean, I still haven't done the one for this week, and I have no idea what I'm writing about. Wednesday is sticker charm design because I have nothing else going on that day. Thursday, I'll be filming my plan with me and editing that. Friday will be the larger video because it's planner perfect, but I film, like I set up the month in my yearly book, and then the month in my monthly planner book, and then I do the week. So that takes a little bit longer, and I will be using 3 different kits for that. So I've got part of Flourish. If you guys want me to link that video, I will. It is Cocoa Daisy, and it was for May. And I thought I had like everything, and I only got the creative kit and the dashboards. So I will be using Flourish in my like whatever stickers I have there. And then I'm also going to use the Take Flight kit from Cocoa Daisy. It was last year, I believe, for June, I want to say, April or June. I think June. I can't remember now. I keep thinking April or June. And then I've also got the, it's like the really pretty kit with the hummingbird in it. I can't remember the name of it now. But I'm going to be using those 3 kits together because hopefully it'll make up enough for the entire month. I'll take a look at that. But it's going to be really bright and yellow and orange and pink and just like all the colors. So it's going to be really, really pretty. But it's going to take a long time for that video. And then so I am going to edit that as soon as I'm done, film my makeup. And then I also have to write here, so my son has no school on the Monday. Okay. But then he goes back to school Tuesday to Friday. And then Saturday, my Plan With Me will post. Sunday, the Planner Perfect one will post. And then I'm heading to Red Deer. So I'll probably do the reviews that day as well before I go, because I think we're going afternoon. Probably 12, like we'll leave here like 11:30, 12. So I've got the morning to do some stuff. But that is it for my work week. So I'm going to close up my Jane's Agenda. And I do still have an affiliate link if you guys are interested in purchasing items from Jane's Agenda. Look down below in my description box and I have the link there. And now into my Franklin planner. I love this setup. I love everything with the bunnies. I wanted technically to do it like this week here because this is technically Easter. It's Good Friday. You know, like it's just more like Sunday is Easter, but Monday we're having our Easter hunt with the kids. So I thought, okay, I need to use the bunnies. So I'll just leave it for this week. And then I think the last week, because it's that transition, even though I'm switching into a different binder and different colors, I am going to use the dandelion theme in this one, like the rainy day theme. And I'm going to switch into for this one here. But it goes until May 4th. Okay, so a lot of things going on. A lot of the things covered here are also on the compass card. So just kind of like another reminder for me to get the things done. And I put a reminder back to school here and library day for my son, budget day, payday. So again, not a whole lot going on. So I can maybe take kind of a relaxing week, catch up on some of the tasks I assigned myself on the list. In Vancouver, we're leaving on Sunday. And so that's pretty much it. So thank you guys again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free to leave them down below. And remember, I do have my old Instagram account back up. I'll leave it on the screen again for you, just in case you didn't catch that. So I will be moving from the Sandra_doll30 back to my Sandra_Karen30. And yeah, I'm just happy that I can like get all of my old content again because I thought it was lost forever and I had a lot of content on there. So I'm glad it's back. And then the other thing is I have my Amazon storefront. I'll leave the link for that down below. So I am going to try to work on adding things. And I might have added a lot of things before this video posts. I don't know. Today's Thursday, so I still have some days to do that before it posts on Saturday. So I will try to do that. And I think that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If you are new, I would love if you would consider subscribing to my channel and click on the bell button to be notified when I upload new content. And I will see you guys again next week. Have a great one. Stay safe and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.